Hello KB friends, long time no see. So today we got a very special guest coming all the way from South Korea, Mr. Peter Kim, Head of Global Business Group and Managing Director KB Securities. Today we'll be talking about KB Securities, especially the company vision, Indonesia's growing role, and how innovation is happening or shaping the future. Let's just dive to the question. The first question, Mr. Peter Kim, to start off, could you introduce KB Securities to our KB friends in Indonesia and share the company's core mission and vision?
Thank you. Oh, that's a big question. So for those of you who may not be familiar, KB Financial Group has 12 financial affiliates. We are the largest financial group in South Korea. We are, you may want to check our share price. We're now enjoying the highest valuation within the financial sector in Korea. So that's a good achievement. And that was achieved by diversifying our businesses from our traditional commercial banking. We diversify our global expansion. And also we prioritize shareholder returns. We care about not just the mission of making money, but to connect those profits to shareholders. So those three initiatives has really taken attention of global investors. Almost 80% of our shareholders are foreign clients. So which is very unusual. You may not know that either, right? People think like, KB is a very Korean company, but actually global investors own almost 80%. So our mission is to, on the back of our shareholders, we want to continue to grow, and Indonesia is a very important part of that plan.
That's actually such a very interesting fact. But I would like to ask, from your perspective, what sets KB Securities apart from other firms in the industry?
Yeah, well, already said, even though our traditional business are domestic and commercial banking, we've already spent past 10 years expanding beyond that, beyond commercial banking, beyond domestic business. So that's, I think, already being differentiated. What stands KB apart is that we want to not only make profits, but we want to innovate our financial footprint so that we can always try to do the new things first. And I can talk a little bit more about it, but I think in the next couple of years, I think your Indonesian colleagues and clients will feel that expansion of our vision beyond Korean borders and also our traditional businesses.
I see. Well, it's been over 3 years since KB Securities acquired the Indonesian firm. How has the integration progressed so far, and what milestones are you most proud of?
That's so many things that have learned from the integration. I think Indonesian friends have been very welcoming. We learn more about the country as well as the industry. I think what has surprised me is that how interesting people are and how interested they are in the business to try to learn more about how we can be better, and that's very welcoming. I do think that some of the milestones we've already climb up our rankings, but rankings is not so important for us right now. It's the quality of those the progress, and I think I hope that your clients and your colleagues will feel the improvement. But we're just getting started. I think we spent the past couple of years just carefully understanding each other. I think we're now at the stage where now maybe more aggressively start to make new initiatives, and I think this little interview is just the first of many new initiatives that your clients will feel.
Okay, then how does the Indonesia office fit into KB Securities' broader global strategy?
Well, Indonesia is our most important emerging market. We have similar operations in Vietnam, but Vietnam is not as open as Indonesia yet. We already have started to build our investment banking. We've also started to expand our institutional business. What was traditionally a primarily a retail brokerage. We're now expanding beyond that, and just not just by expanding into that business, but we focus on what's important in terms of quality by improving our research, using technology to deliver better experience for our clients, and of course try to find a way to enhance returns for our clients. And I think these are all initiatives that I think you will see in the next 12 months.
I see. Okay, then moving on to the next question. How important is the Indonesia's office within KB Securities' global presence? And what unique strengths do you see in this market for our KB friends?
So, we have a pretty dominant business on the retail side in Korea. And I don't know if you know much about Korea, but Korean retail investors are extremely difficult, very sophisticated, and they're very demanding. So we've been trained to understand how to make our clients feel comfortable, welcome, and also at the cutting edge of every new investment trends. We hope to bring that over to Indonesia, and I think obviously Indonesia is still understanding the entire financial industry landscape. I do believe that we can give you more and more insights into how the global trend is working, and in return, maybe we'll learn more about retail brokerage from your clients too. So it's a two-way exchange, and I think you will find that there's a very good strengths and weaknesses that complement each other. And I think Indonesia, I hope what we learn from Indonesia, we can also apply to Vietnam later on.
Okay, then, as KB Securities expands globally, what opportunities do you see for Indonesia to showcase its capabilities on the international stage? That's actually my personal question though.
So, on the international stage,
Yep.
there are so many interesting trends. Obviously, everyone likes to talk about AI. Everyone talks, I told you about the gamification of finance. Also, we're living in a world where each country now being divided from 30, 40 years of globalization. You see what's happening in the US, where they are raising barriers to inbound labor, raising barriers to trade, and barriers to even information. I think Indonesia and Korea can work together to really try to attract the best talent around the world and investments. And not just investment into FDI, but investment into our stock market. So connecting the two sides would be interesting. And I think what we have done already is to provide a lot of initiatives through very powerful AI. And there's going to be a lot more content on research that you have never seen, that we're going to bring over to Indonesia, that I think will be unique.
Okay, you were mentioning about talent.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a little bit about us, KBVS.
Yes.
What has impressed you most about our Indonesian colleague? And how do you envision collaboration between headquarters and the local team evolving in the future?
Yeah. I've been in the industry for 30 years, and I've been around the world, worked in New York, Hong Kong, South Korea. But first time I've actually visited and worked with local in Indonesia, and the warm welcome that you feel is genuine, and also the interest in the industry and how we can be better has impressed me. I do think that we can build on that platform, and I think what we can do is in the next 1 or 2 years to really to understand the integration of the two cultures and strength and weakness of two sides, and what I think what we can do is, like you in this segment, maybe do the reverse.
Yes.
Maybe bring some of your content over to Koreans, not just one way.
Okay.
I hope that's going to be the case. And again, we have our team has about 500 global investors on our distribution, not just in terms of research, but through meetings. Everybody's interested in what global investors are thinking. Global hedge funds, the ones in famous New York hedge funds. I want to provide a periodical input into what those really smart people are thinking to your clients, and I think that would be interesting.
Thank you very much for the answers, because covering pretty much what we are being very curious. Okay. Now I'm about to ask you, looking ahead, what's your vision for KB Securities global business in the next 3 to 5 years? Especially, as you mentioned earlier, as the industry adapts to new technologies and data-driven tools.
Yeah. Now with AI, language is not a barrier. You can literally hear this conversation in every language in the world. So that's an opportunity. Two is that how the global finance is more and more focused on trying to attract retail investors rather than the traditional institutional. The COVID during its period has left a permanent mark on excluding institutional funds and allowing democratization of individual investors to be able to buy, research, and understand different products everywhere in the world.
Yes.
So there is an opportunity. We've already felt it in Korea. I think in Indonesia, we feel it. And I want to be able to, maybe in the next 2-3 years, really help understand the trends, global trends, which will always impact the domestic markets everywhere, including Indonesia and Korea. So that's one. And the second thing is, we have so much resources in Korea. And my team in particular, we have access to so many different types of clients with different strategies, and that expertise I want to share. So I'm very excited about the next 2-3 years.
Okay. This is actually the last questions, but I really hope you can answer it as, I won't say detailed, but it's feel free to say the answer to your liking. Before we close, what message would you like to share with our KB friends and colleagues here in Indonesia to inspire pride and confidence in being part of the KB Securities journey? Maybe because some of our KB friends, they do aware about KB Financial Group, they do aware that our company previously named Valbury Sekuritas, but not yet aware that we are actually now a family.
Yeah.
You can share the message.
Yes. So on this trip, I brought over our head of digital marketing, Jimin Lee, to be able to connect the two sides. Nowadays, meeting is good, but digital footprint is more important. I think it's long overdue that your colleagues feel part of our KB family. It can be through this broadcast. I think you have a very important job because of that, but also eventually, not just our KB family, but your KB Valbury clients has to feel part of our KB Financial Group, and that's a very important mission for me. And I guess maybe if that was a request, is that give us feedback. Tell us what you feel we can be better at. Tell us your clients' feedback. I'm very open to new ideas, and maybe some of your feedback would be applicable to our global business, not just Indonesian business. So I don't have an office here, so I can say my office door is open, but my mind is open, and our LinkedIn account that's been growing in its following. My research will have my email. I welcome any feedback, any comments. Criticisms is more important than praises in my mind.
I see. Okay, KB friends, as you can see, Mr. Peter has been explaining a lot about the company. If you want to know more about kbvalbury.com, you can go to our website, kbvalbury.com. And then once again, Mr. Peter, terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Okay, KB friends, see you on the next episode of KBVS Snapshot.